right, this is Erica Dyer with Incoherent Ramblings of a Crazy Bitch. And Nick, I've missed you. What have you been up to? It's been weeks,
Yes, it
actually.
has. Yes, it has. And if anybody wants to hear about our other fun adventures and other things we've done, please click the link in our bio, or email Erica to ask her all kinds of questions and flood her inbox. Because it hasn't been flooded before.
Literally.
It hasn't been flooded in a while. ericadyerpodcast at gmail.com.
A long while. Sometimes we'll get a little trickle, but
Yes, that's true. Um,
guys will feel it out, but they.
yeah, sorry for there being like episodes, the scheduling conflicts and things, so these things
No,
happen.
me too. Me too. Like I was saying, I just, movies and stuff, and plus, it's fucking winter and there wasn't much going on.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
I know you
Winners.
went back home for a while, so
Yeah,
mm,
I had to. No, well, I did. I say how I say. I love you say I went back home like I did something important. No, I had to move my Lego collection to a storage unit. That's what I did. That's really what I did.
that's important.
Yeah, 88 sets. Moved into a storage unit. It took. Yeah, I had to put them in like two cars. Mom helped me, so it was fine. But yeah, 88 sets, all varying sizes and shapes and all kinds of shit. So yeah, had to put them in a fucking storage unit. So they're
Damn,
there now. Yeah,
damn. And
yeah,
your mom helped you move them. That's pretty
yeah,
cool.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I
My
mean,
mom would have thrown my shit away.
oh God.
She
But
would
no,
have.
no, I was, I was sitting in my room doing work like that Wednesday afternoon because like I was ready to leave. I was packed up and everything that, and then my mom comes and sits in my room that I haven't lived in like 8 years because I've moved to Atlanta. My
Mhm.
room's basically storage over there for my other shit, and she begs me to call this girl that she has that her my aunt and my other aunt have like have had for me. Apparently, like it's from this family that lives in this town that I used to in Gallery that I used to live in.
Okay.
There's a girl from this family, and it's funny because the family she's from, the guy used to work for our business about 10 15 years ago, sorry, 50 20 years ago.
Okay.
But apparently, like he stole from us, and we had to fire him. And he had his own business, and he was like using our stuff. He was ordering stuff for us, and also like skimming off the top and things like that. But
Yeah,
I think she forgets that, And she was kind of trying to
that's
convince
fair.
me. She was trying to convince me. He's like, oh, they're a good family. They're this, that, and the other. I'm like,
Or
they
she's getting desperate.
that I think it's that, and she's trying to. I think she's also trying to make it seem like I'm delusional, even though that's not the case. Like I remember this very distinctly. I remember this being a very big thing for like months. And
Oh,
and
wow.
so and so, and like she was sitting in my room crying and begging and pleading. She's like, I'm afraid I'm going to die and you're going to be alone and not be able to take care of yourself. I'm like,
Oh,
I'm I'm doing fine. I'm making pretty good money and I can pay my bills. I'm doing all right. Apparently I finally figured out, it finally clicked in my head. This whole Indian culture bullshit thing is like apparently you can't be single and take care of yourself. Like that's just an unheard of definition.
that's not just Indians. When my dad was dying, he said the same thing to me. I'm just afraid you're going to end up alone. You're too much like your mother. And I'm like, hey, you married the bitch. And I'm like, and so what if I'm alone? Yeah, I don't know why people think you have to be with someone to be happy because I got 7 cats. I'm pretty happy. And you got 80 sets of Legos.
That's true. I do have 80 sets of Legos. They'll keep me warm at night. It's fine. They'll take care of me.
But yeah, yeah. Oh, your mom. I don't know why. So that's not just Indian culture. I think that's just parents.
Okay. All right. All right. Because like it was just because I was sitting there just like speechless or trying to talk to her and things like that, and she never wants to fucking listen to me. So that's another whole problem I need to probably go to therapy for. Um, Probably
Another thing.
another thing. Yeah, another thing I can tell my therapist about. So that was a whole thing, and it was just like her, like she was sitting in my room for 30 minutes giving me this fucking
Wow.
speech. And like I'm immune to this now. I'm too old for for her to pull this shit anymore. I'm just like I'll listen to her and just be like, okay, fine, sure, whatever. I'll try. It'll be fine. Because it's a lot easier to just lie to her fucking face than to actually be like, I'm going to try. It's just easier to like
Yeah.
string her along and like give her a little bit of hope here and there and just string her. I know I sound like a complete asshole, but it's
Yeah.
way easier and way uh better to do that than for her to, for her to be slapped in the face with the truth because she can't fucking handle it ever. I swear to God, she can't.
Yeah.
So I just don't. I just be like, yeah, okay, whatever. I'll give her a call. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. And it's just like whatever. So yeah, that happened. Like 30 minutes, she's sitting in my room, like crying at
Crying.
me and just being like, oh, I want you to find somebody, and you're getting older. I'm like, that doesn't really matter. I mean, it's a biological thing. It doesn't really matter if I get older.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that's a weird thing, but it's like that doesn't really how that works. So I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know what it is, but and like my older son, I wasn't going to talk about it, but I will. Like my older son is 30 and like I said, I've like destroyed every single one of his relationships because nobody's good enough for my son. And it's gotten to the point to where he doesn't date or he doesn't bring them around. But I have good reasons for it. Like in high school, he was dating this straight up fucking whore. And I'm telling you, the bitch was a whore. She was screwing around with like she would screw around with him at school and actually I walked in on them having sex. But and then she would go and screw around with other guys. It got so bad her friend came to me and she's like, well, I feel like I need to say something to you because this is what so and so is doing. And she's like throwing it in my son's face. And he just wouldn't, he took it. He took it probably because, I'm a horrible mother. And so I guess he thought that was the best he could get. And she was a very beautiful girl. um I'm the one that told him that what she was doing, he confronted her, she admitted it, they broke up. Then he started dating this other girl like immediately, and I told him, I said, she's a rebound. I've seen you with her. That is not a real relationship. I said, you can keep dating her if you want, but that girl likes you. You don't really like her. That is a rebound, and you're going to hurt her feelings. So
Yeah.
he broke up with her because I was right. He didn't really want to be with her. He just wanted to be with somebody to show this other girl that he was desirable. And in the meantime, this young lady was going to get her feelings hurt. So there was the other relationship. And then who was the next one? I think he tried to date this one girl that he brought over to my house. Oh, yeah. This is one girl who was way too young for him, way too young for him, called him up. And I straight up, nope. I put the kibosh on that one. And he's like, Mom, nothing's going on. We're just friends. And I said, nope, you are not going to be friends with somebody that young. Absolutely not. I read that girl the riot act and said if she ever contacted my son again, that I was going to show up at her door and I was going to tell her mother that she was contacting my son because I was not going to have my son be fucking trapped because this girl was sending my son, God, he was 15, I think, and she was like 11 or 12 with the body of probably an 18-year-old. Messages like, ooh, if I was alone with you, the things that I would do to you. Oh, fuck, no, you're not. Not to my son. You're not sending him that shit.
Oh
Oh,
my God.
no.
Jeez. That's
No, I put the kibosh on that one
yeah,
because
that's
you know how it is with boys. I'm not going to have my son get in some situation
yeah.
even if he says nothing happened,
Yeah,
even
I
if
mean,
nothing happens.
yeah, even if nothing happens, it's still a possibility. No.
Mm.
Yeah, I got a nephew in college right now, and I always check on him. It's like, be careful, man. Don't try not to date anybody. Trying to get in any trouble.
Mm.
Just do your work and get the hell out.
Mm. I'll tell you something after we're done recording about something that somebody that I know, one of those situations. But and then he got back with that one girl from high school. So then I hit the fucking roof that if that goddamn whore set foot on my fucking property, she's over 18 now, I was gonna kick her motherfucking ass. So that was when my son tried to date again. And then after that, he just never brought anybody back home. Now he's probably dated. I just don't know about it. And then now, of course, now he's going to be 30. So
Oh God, that sounds
he has taken
that sounds oddly familiar. That sounds like my dating life in high school. That sounds exactly like mine. And also, like and I don't think this is. I mean, this is probably just like, once again, it's probably like your situation. But I know a lot of my friends who are Indian as well, who grew up, around the same age. We couldn't date anybody ever until we were like 20. And here's the thing that's really fucked up in our culture that I goddamn hate, and I think is such a double standard, and it's really shitty. You couldn't date anybody, and then the minute you turn like 24, 25, it's like, when are you gonna get married? When are you gonna get married? It's like,
yeah.
motherfucker, I couldn't look in the direction of a female without you just being like, no. And now it's like, go now you want me, like, you're.
Yep.
I hate it so much. I hate it so fucking much. I hate it so goddamn much.
Yep.
It's such bullshit.
Yeah, it's not that I didn't want my son to date. I just didn't want his standards to be low.
Yeah,
So
no,
I,
that's understandable. That's
you know,
incredibly no, that's understandable. No, yeah, exactly,
so
exactly.
if he's dated in the past 10 years, he just never told me about it because as far as I know, in the past 10 years, this is really the first young lady he's taken out on a few dates, and seems to like.
Yeah.
I'll probably never meet her. That'd probably be his best bet. Never bring her home.
Well, here's the double-edged sword on that. Like, the thing is that if you meet her, he may not leave the house.
Yeah, exactly. No, exactly.
Just meet her at the wedding, and then be happy.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but no,
Oh,
no,
God.
no. I dealt with that a lot as a kid. As just like, oh, you can't get married, can't do this, can't do that, and I would have to sneak around dates and never bring them home, and that was always an issue of contention, as well as less like, oh, I can't meet your parents, oh, I can't, we can't go here where all the Indians are in downtown and go walk around. Nope, can't do it.
Well,
Cannot do it.
and I try not to be that person, but I am not. This is terrible. I really am this mother. My sons are 20 and 29. Neither one of them are allowed to have a girl spend the night. Absolutely not in my house. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. To this day,
All right, that's
absolutely
yeah,
not. They
that's
will
not bad.
not not in my house.
I mean, it's not. It's yeah. Well, like you said, that's not a bad rule. You're not restricting them from dating. You're just like, they can't stay. Like, the girl cannot stay over, is what you're pretty much saying. That's fine.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not stupid,
Of
but
course.
I'm not gonna make them fucking breakfast in the morning like I've had. That shit no. Move your ass out. Because if you start allowing that shit, then they really have no reason to leave.
There you go. There you
That's
go.
I'm like, you don't make it easy for them.
That's
Fuck
that's
that.
true. That's true. No, that's
Fuck
true.
that.
That's
No.
very true.
Conrad used to beg, can't she just spend the night, please? It's bad out. Then she best get her ass going before it gets much worse. Because she ain't staying here. She
Well, I
might.
mean, I will commend you for putting your foot down and not bending the rule ever. That's really good because I've seen parents
No,
recently who do this gentle parenting bullshit, or just like, well, one time, well, two times. It's like,
no,
if you've made this hard rule with your kid and then all of a sudden you break it or bend it, that rule no longer applies. Like, you can be finessed out of it. So it's just like, you know, it seems like they like these new age parents that kind of forgot how to actually be parents, kind of thing, you
no.
know. So
Nope. Nope. And parents that are fine with it, that's fine. If you are like, hey, my son's, or my daughter's, because I know people that, their kids are 15, 16, and they have sex and they let their boyfriends, girlfriends spend the night. I know ones that had kids that age and let their boyfriends, girlfriends move in. That's not me. Um, it's not that you're going to have teen pregnancy. It's not that they're not going to have sex. But my thing is, you're kind of, I think you're making it too hard for that kid to be a kid. When you have that kid so invested in this relationship, oh, I'm in this relationship, we're waking up together, we're falling asleep together, we're in this relationship together, and then suddenly at the age of 15 that relationship is gone. It's devastating. You're
yeah,
fucking 15. You should be seeing that person once in a while, not feel like you've just gotten divorced.
yeah, yeah.
You shouldn't be having that kind of connection at those ages.
Yeah, and also I feel like dating in high school is like dating at work. It's like if you break up, you're still gonna see the person, and it's probably even worse in high school now because I know a friend of mine's kid was dating somebody currently in high school, like he's in his last year, was dating somebody in high school, and then they got caught having sex and they had to break up, and apparently because of the age we're in, he did like bullying didn't end at 3 o'clock or 3 p.m.
Yeah,
It kept going on the internet and everything else,
yeah.
and like the kid had to go
Hmm.
basically to therapy at like 15, 16. I'm just like,
Isn't that
Jesus,
crazy?
man.
That's crazy.
Oh, that's too much.
Yeah,
And he had a breakdown and things like that, so it was a little weird, but he's
yeah,
fine now, luckily. They his parents were understanding and are not
yeah.
like new agey and just like, oh, you'll grow out of it. And I was like, no, the kid needed help and they went to go get him, and not like I
That's
left him
good.
alone or whatever, and was just like, oh, he's just a kid, he doesn't need therapy. It's like, no, he needed fucking help, so they got it for him,
Yeah. Yeah,
so
good. Good. Yeah, we'll
uh,
talk a little bit after we're done recording, but yeah, back to your mom. That's all it is. I mean, because I kept thinking that it's not like I was going to push my kid or beg my kids, oh, I do want them to be happy. I think they can be very happy without someone. And they both seem to go out with their friends a lot. And as long as they're happy with that, that's fine. Um, but I would hope that they could find a partner that they could be happy with.
yeah,
But I think part of why they're fine without somebody is because of me too. Because your dad died when you were in high school.
yeah, yeah.
So you haven't seen your parents together for a very long time.
Well, even
You
then when
know.
they were together, it wasn't like the best thing,
Yeah.
so that was always another thing as well. It's like towards the last couple of years, it was really rough, and some days were worse than others, and it was just like, Jesus Christ. So
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know
And I think that makes it easier to say, I don't have to be with somebody because I know people that, oh, their parents had the perfect marriage. That's what they want, you know, and so that's what they look for is that marriage. But
yeah.
it'll
And
happen for you. Maybe this will be the girl. And so what if her
uh
family is thieves?
oh
Who
God,
cares?
oh God, no,
Who
I
ca- what?
have oh Jesus Christ. No, I think I said in the last one, after I got back from my trip, I did start getting on this dating app. So
Mhm.
I have this last week. There's a function where you can instead of like liking the girls or super liking them or whatever, swiping right on them, you can like send them a message. So some that have like a more detailed out profile that I've actually read and liked and find and and I've really looked at them and seen what they're at and everything. I'll message them, and I've messaged a few of them. I got a response from
Nice.
one of them today. It's funny because like one of them I met
Nice.
one of them that liked me as well messaged me like while I was on vacation. I messaged her back, and then
Nice.
like nothing. And then I went to her Instagram that she had in her profile. I liked her. She followed like I followed her. She followed me, and I messaged her on Instagram. Nothing. I was like, I don't know what more you want from me. Do you want me to just show up at your fucking work? Is that what you want me to do? Like this is
Mm,
like I don't know what you want. So I don't know. Like she and it even said on Instagram that she saw the message.
oh,
So I
okay.
don't know.
Mm,
I've done my part. There's no response, no
yeah.
nothing. Like yeah, I don't know.
Mm,
It's very very strange. But
mm,
no, I mean I'm trying. I've there I got like 4 or 5 matches I send messages out to and no response at all. And I was
okay.
like, this is really weird. So
Well, you know what? But you're getting out there. You'll have to let us know. And it's time for cards.
yeah, we forgot about.
We gotta get our cards.
Yeah, we did.
All right, let's get our cards. Okay. Oh, have you ever borrowed your roommate's underwear?
I okay.
No,
No, well, and
I
also
haven't.
I've never had a room. Well, no, I've never had a roommate. I have had a roommate, but yeah, no, I haven't.
Yeah, no. Okay, and then we'll do this one. Have you ever been skinny dipping? And yes, I have.
I have not, but you have to tell the story now.
Well, I did. I told it before about in high school.
Oh, you
Yeah,
did, you
I
did,
mean,
you did, you
we
did.
we got we get naked all the time here in Decatur. I
Except,
mean, we
except
live in the country here.
yeah, except this time of year when it's like -3 outside.
No, actually, we do the polar
Oh,
plunge or
polar
whatever,
plunge. It's
or whatever they call it around. Shit,
yeah,
we still get naked around
yeah,
here.
polar plunge, polar bear plunge. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
I've heard of
yeah,
that.
yeah,
Jesus.
yeah. All right, let's do one of our make us feel good cards. Yeah. You are far too awesome to treat yourself so shitty. Oh, I like that one.
That's a good one.
I should take a
Um,
picture of that.
yeah. The older lady at the gym, talked to her Friday when I was
You got a
there.
date?
I don't
What
know.
was that?
I'm trying to work on it. I'm trying to work on it. I'm trying to work on it. I am. I am. I talked to her for like like 5 solid minutes, like to the point where the other class was coming in, and I was just like, all right, I'm gonna see what happens. I'm just gonna keep it going as long as I can. Just talk to her, see what's up. But no, she seemed receptive. I don't know where it's going. I don't know if she's
You
just
getting
being
that
friendly or
stamina
whatever.
up. Maybe her stamina's not to par yet.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. She told me her age, and if she can finish a class at Orange Theory, she's fine.
Yeah.
She's fine. She told me her age, and I was impressed because she didn't look that age, and I didn't I told her that, and I was just like, if you can get through a class, you're good. The minute you have to stop 5-10 minutes in, you probably need to
Hmm.
not do it anymore. But
Yeah, yeah.
so yeah, we'll see about
Mm,
that.
mm, nice. So what have you been doing the last few weeks? I know you went
Um,
home.
yeah, I went home for a bit to procure my like Lego collection. Um, I worked at my friend's short this last Saturday, so that was
Okay.
fun. We shot some of his stuff. It's his third short in a series that he's doing. Um, so there was that. There was like some girl in like gothic clothing or whatever be the witch in his story, and she was like her titties were popped out and everything, and it was just kind of funny. I think she was masturbating with a cross or something. I forget. It was
Oh,
just like,
Jesus.
yeah, well, yeah, oh, very, very much Jesus. Um, yeah,
Yo, you're
yeah,
terrible.
yeah. So there was like, so we were at my friend's house. We always shoot like everything gets shot at his house. I swear to God, we're in his guest room, and I'm sitting there because I'm running audio, and I have to read the lines for like part of the scene after like this dude comes on this chick or whatever. And so he gets a phone call, and I have to be the other guy on the phone for audio. And I do that a couple of times, and like the camera guy is in there, is like, "Hey man, like, let's get some B-roll. Keep acting like you're banging, and we'll get some some close-ups, some titty shots, some whatever else, and things like that. And so it was just like 30 minutes of that. So like, to like set up the lights and everything and that, and just yeah, just stare at this girl's tits while we were all just in this room for like 30 minutes.
Oh, darn.
So that was that was that was fun. That was fun.
I bet it
Yeah.
was. I bet it
Yeah.
was.
Yeah, lots of
Nice.
a lot. Yeah, just we were shooting in my friend's yard, and we had people come out and thought we were nuts and everything. The
Mhm.
fucking Amazon guy came out. He didn't know what the hell was going on. Like it was wild. So I had that go down. But let's see what else has happened. Nothing really, man. Just dealing with work and trying to trying to get us a little bit more of a social life, trying to hang out with more friends, trying to go to like events and singles and talk to women, and trying to do that whole thing. So
Okay.
trying to get out more,
Nice.
basically. That's my thing now, trying to get out more. So if I can have an excuse to go meet people or go be in public, I will. So that's kind of been the goal now.
Well, you are definitely more exciting than I am. I actually had to pull while you're talking, I had to pull out my calendar because I have to put everything on my calendar to remember. Otherwise, I forget. But the most exciting thing that I did was get a bunch of teeth pulled,
Oh
fuckers.
God.
Yeah, actually. So this is how old I am. And I don't even know why I let them do it, right? So we know that I had my two front teeth redone. Those
Mhm.
I needed to have redone because of the crack. And I knew that I had uh, a a one root canal over here that there was a crack through the tooth, and somehow there on the x-ray there was a screw through the tooth. I don't ever remember a screw being put through the tooth, but it showed a screw on the x-ray. So I guess somewhere they screwed it in there. But then the teeth on either side were cracked and they wanted to recrown them. But what they wanted to do is do a, a partial denture, like a like they pull the one in the middle and do a partial. And then over on this side, um, they I don't have a molar down below, and they wanted to pull the molar up above. I was getting ready to go to Las Vegas, and I don't know why I said okay. So Friday, before I fly out to Vegas, so I'm flying out to Vegas on Sunday. Friday, they pull a molar on the upper right.
God.
They give me a root canal on the lower right, and they pull a molar like towards the middle on the upper left. I couldn't fucking eat because I
Oh,
couldn't chew
oh my God.
except with like literally these teeth here because I had just had teeth pulled. It's only been in like the last couple days I could really kind of chew.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That's terrible.
So because you mentioned restaurants, you could imagine. I was like, I couldn't fucking eat anyways. I was like, you should have seen me. I had to go film a movie. They probably thought I was fucking nuts. I was so fucking hungry. I had to cut my chicken up in these little itty bitty bites that I basically was just swallowing because I couldn't chew. I couldn't
Um,
chew. I was like starving the whole time I was there.
oh my God, that's terrible. Jesus,
Oh
that is
God.
terrible.
I don't know why I did it. And now I'm like, I don't know. I don't know that I want to go back to the one place that pulled the teeth because the one tooth they pulled on the upper right. This is what I fucking gets me about dentists. So the one that I went for, the two front crowns, they're more expensive. They're a cosmetic dentistry. They were more expensive. So I went back to the other place, which is very nice, but they deal with payment plans, things like that.
Hmm.
Um, they're very nice, but it's a great big production. Like, oh, you need a cleaning, then you go to this floor. Oh, well, we're going to go here for this. And then you go to this floor and talk to this person, then go to this floor for this person, then go to this floor. Oh, go back up here. So you're never seeing the same person.
That's
You're
terrible.
seeing like a whole team of people,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And I've had this bottom crown that when it was placed by a dentist down here in Decatur, the day it was placed, I grind my teeth really bad. That night, I ground my teeth at night, and I know I misplaced the crown. I could feel it. I could feel my bite was off. I knew what I did is I kind of shifted the crown. So it like dug into my gums.
Ew.
I knew I did it. I knew I did it. Went up to this place in Fort Wayne. They tried to adjust my bite. I've been complaining for like the last year. It hurts. So again, this is one of the things again on Friday, I'm like, for the love of God, will somebody please fix this fucking tooth? I cannot eat on this tooth. It's like the only molar I got left, right? I'm going to be like gumming my food next. At least my front teeth are pretty. So, and he even touched like the inside. He goes, does it hurt here? And I said, yes, that's where it hurts. And he looks and he goes, okay. He goes, had you had the crown placed here, we'd take the crown off, see what the issue is, and place another crown on. He goes, but you didn't. He goes, so what we'll do is we'll do a root canal and we'll just seal the tooth. I'm like, fine, anything, just try to fix it. So I let him do a root canal. Now, again, the problem is not the tooth. It's
yeah. It's that the crown shifted. Yeah.
But part of the problem, dude, part of the problem. So I'm laying there and I look like pretty much like I do now, which is what I look like every day. And I'm laying there and these bitches had looked at my teeth. And I'm like, and they said, we'll get the dentist. And I'm like, okay. And I look over, and I got my rod mouth because I got some of those old school, like when they use the metal, the old metal, like silver fillings. And I look over and I open my eyes and my heart's beating now. It was not it. He was, I thought the dentist I saw the other month was the most attractive dentist I'd ever seen. Oh, my love of God. And I don't even believe in God. This man was the most beautiful man I have ever seen in my life. I kid you not. He was beautiful. And I'm trying to stay professional, and I just kind of like let him do whatever he wanted. It's like, we'll make it all better. And I'm like, okay. Please. Fucking $3,000 later, my tooth still hurts.
Oh, jeez.
But yeah, when he walked out, I looked at those women and I was like, oh my. I mean, my heart's really pounding now. I said, oh my. I have never seen such a gorgeous man in my life. And they laughed and they said, he gets that all the time. I said, I tried to stay professional, but he took my breath away. I said, I could be his mother. Like,
you could also be a sugar mom. I'm just saying, you need to go back there, crack out the tooth and see what you can get.
Oh my lands. Oh, I'm like all flushed too. He was attractive. He was very attractive. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Man. Yeah.
How was Vegas? Was Vegas cold or was it warm?
It was fucking cold as hell.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out if if I'm sick or if I'm starting to get congested because I'm back around the cats. I think I'm just around the cats again, so I'm feeling a little like phlegmy. But yeah, it was fucking cold and rainy.
That's
the
terrible.
days we were there, it was rainy. Yeah. Yeah.
That's terrible. Yeah,
But
wait, yeah. When I was there for the CES thing, yeah, it was cold as shit too, and I was like, this is not
mhm,
cool. This is not cool at all.
I know. I know. Fucking sucked. That's another, because I was on Fremont. And like I told you, I didn't do shit. I didn't do shit. I filmed 2 days. Um, and then of course there's the time change, which I didn't have anybody to hang out with really, because the people I knew that were there for filming. So of course, sometimes if we're filming at the same time, fine, great, we're there, but sometimes I left and they're still filming. So I got back to my hotel room the one day, my last day of filming. I only filmed the 2 days, and it was like 7 o'clock, and I was like, okay, great. I'm gonna um go ahead and uh get ready and go get something to eat. But I had a headache. I always have a fucking headache when I travel. And I fell asleep on the bed. I woke up at like 11 o'clock at night and I'm like, well, fuck it now. I guess I'll just go to bed. And then I stayed there for 2 days, 2 more days. Yeah. I literally, because I was done filming, I just stayed in my room. I left. There was a Steak and Shake fairly close to where I was. So I went to Steak and Shake twice. That's where I ate twice. Steak and Shake. Yeah. That's it. I was so pathetic, so pathetic. I am such a pathetic person. And see, that's how I let me read that thing again. You are far too awesome to treat yourself so shitty. I know. Because I start getting down on myself because I know I can do better and then yet I don't. Because now I'm like, look, I wasted all those days in fucking Vegas. But I did start feeling shitty because I think I'm going through menopause. Either that or my body is trying to have one last period. Either way, fucking sucks.
I shouldn't laugh at that. That's oh God. I
Fucking
shouldn't laugh at
sucks.
that. Jesus.
Yeah, it's like one day I'm like, oh my God, I think I'm bleeding a little bit. And then I'll be sleeping. And I'm like, fuck, did somebody turn on the furnace? Like, oh, this is what I wanted, right?
No, what you should do is you should go down. You should have gone down to the hotel bar, had a couple drinks, and drunkenly talk to people and made friends. That's what should have happened.
You know what's funny though? So you saw the pictures I posted of me dressed as a homeless woman, right?
Yes.
So that's how I looked when I walked through the hotel and like rode
Oh
up the
my,
elevator with people.
oh my God.
And I didn't even think about it. I'm like talking. And I did have somebody ask me when we were filming. This is when we were filming. Like one of the other actors was like, do your teeth always look like that? Or are those your real teeth? Or fucker.
Oh my God.
Like, no, my teeth are not this yellow. Not quite.
Yeah.
you know. I didn't want to say anything too bad because of
Yeah.
course.
It's like, come on, man. Yeah. Makeup.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
like, first of all, if they were, that's pretty rude of you to say.
Yeah.
Why
Yeah.
would you bring it up?
Yeah. That's a weird thing to bring up all of a sudden. Like, come on, man.
God.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, actually, uh I got to didn't get any pictures with nobody because of course I never take any pictures with anybody. So you guys just gotta take my word for it. It happened. Um, but um Jake Busey, I met him by chance actually. Him and another guy, I told him where to park.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Yeah, he pulled up in his truck and I, of course, wearing my homeless attire. I didn't have the makeup on yet, but I did still look homeless because I didn't have any makeup on. And he pulled up and I'm like, hey, and he goes, hey, where can we park? And I said, I go, well, this is where we're all parking. And I said, once you park, this is this and this is this down there, blah, blah, blah. And he goes, hi, I'm Jake. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, I know who you are. That's how I did it too. I was like, yeah, like,
yeah.
shook his hand. And then I shook the other guy's hand. Then I'm like, Erica, you're such a fucking idiot. So then I'm like, and I'm Erica Dyer. Erica, when are you ever gonna fucking be? This is why nothing ever happens to my life, because I could have been like, sure, can I take your picture? No, no, no. But I treated him like he was a nobody. So
He probably loved that. He probably loved that.
I sure hope so. Because I sure did. And then I just treat everybody like they're nobodies, right? Because then later on, we're at this bar scene. And it's me, Michael Paré, Robert, who was actually the guy that had been sitting with Jake Busey, had rode in with him. And then another actor to my right. And it was just us four. We're going to have this scene, and we're all just sitting there chit-chatting. And you know who Michael Paré is, right?
Yeah.
From now, yeah. And Robert and Michael Paré were talking, and Michael's like, yeah, I'm not even sure why I'm here. He goes, because it was such a stupid fucking scene. I shouldn't say that because now they'll probably cut it. But I was supposed to have some additional lines. And one of the things I was supposed to have for my perk that I paid for was a scene with a celebrity. So they added this scene, right? And so they were talking, and Michael was like, oh, I don't even know why they did this, why they had me. He goes, I'm not even sure why they added this. And I go, well, they probably added it for me. And Robert goes, oh, for you? And I said, yeah. I go, I was supposed to have a scene with a celebrity. And Robert goes, oh, did you request him? Pointing to Michael Paré. And I go, no.
God damn it.
Just like, and you know, it wasn't until way later I realized how bad that sounded. I'm like, no. I but I figured that's why they added them.
Yeah, exactly. Jeez.
And I go, yeah, but they'll probably cut this because it's about the milkshake. And Robert goes, no, they won't cut it because I'm one of the producers. Like one of the producers.
Okay,
not like, you know, oh, I paid $50 for a perk. No, he was like one of the invested producers.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
We made the scene fun, but yeah, it was like, no, I'm just making friends with all these celebrities.
There
and
you
again,
go.
no pictures with him either.
Yeah, you need to become best friends with Felissa Rose and be part of her crew, you know. Have that going. Speaking of her, Scarefest, I bought my tickets, so
Good. Bought my ticket and got the Airbnb.
how long do we need it for this time? Are we the same amount of time? Are we doing Thursday through?
I did Thursday through, I think I did Sunday, but I was considering just doing till Monday.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was considering.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll get mine this week as well then, and make sure I have the same one. That's why I'm close.
Yeah, that was my thing. It was just nice to be close. I mean, now that I know the Airbnbs are decent and it's nice to be close, and
you can walk back and forth and not have to like keep driving and parking and doing that whole thing. So, and that one restaurant theater bar thing is there.
Yep.
Lex Live or whatever is like right down there. So yeah, I mean, we're good.
Yep.
And also the UK colleges down the road, you can always get some, some vegan, cage-free fucking food from those hippies, so it's fine.
Yep.
So it all works out. But yeah, was Jake Busey nice? Was he personable? Was he a pretty cool guy?
Yeah, I mean, but that was the only time I talked to him.
Okay.
That was it. That was the only time.
You know about his dad, right? And the conventions.
Gary.
But
I
you,
love Gary Busey. He
but you
could
know,
grab my ass. I wouldn't call the cops
okay, but like that was like it's
or whatever he grabbed. Maybe he would have grabbed something I wouldn't want him to grab. I don't know.
he's a little
He might have grabbed more than just an ass.
yeah. Well, because I think a couple of years ago, he got in trouble for grab like groping somebody, or grabbing some female at a convention, and I was just like, that's been happening for like 10 years.
I think he from what I have seen and heard in the news, I think he has undiagnosed dementia.
Yeah.
I honestly do, because just recently, and we're talking in just the past month or two, um, again, and they never arrest him for this stuff, and they never, it's always just the paparazzi taking pictures and posting it all over, and nobody ever does anything for the poor guy. Um, Whipped his dick out and started pissing in the streets or somewhere.
Who Gary?
Mhm.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he just did that. And then last year was when he was sitting on that park bench and started playing with his thing.
Yeah.
Dropped his sweats and was playing with himself.
Oh my
This
God.
time he just started pissing. That there's something wrong with him. It
Yeah, he had an accident I think in the 80s or 90s, and it was pretty bad. It affected his mental health, and it's been
mhm.
declining ever since because like you said, I mean, him getting caught like that. I mean, I'm surprised that Jake has not put him into like hospice or some sort of facility that will
Well,
help him out or something.
and but we don't know what kind of relationship they have.
That's very true.
They could be very close. And Geary was probably always, I'm just guessing, a very strong, dominant personality. He always seemed like he would be that type of person, that type of father.
Yeah.
And would be like, you know what? I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine. Fuck you, leave me alone. Stop, stop, stop. And so I don't know if there's two kids. Is there Jake and then a girl? I don't know.
I think there
But
might be.
um but the kids might just be like, okay, fine, dad, we're going to step back until something really happens then. But what they run the risk of is his reputation getting tarnished. But at this point, it is obvious there is something um, mentally wrong with the man. This is not a behavioral issue. Um, this is not, I just want attention.
Yeah, exactly.
This is a mental health issue.
Yeah.
This is an elderly issue.
Yeah, according to Wikipedia, he's got 3 kids, including Jake. So
Okay. Yeah, they honestly need to put their foot down. And they might have tried, and he might have pushed back, and they might have said, you know what? Okay. Or all three of them couldn't come to a consensus.
that could be it as well. Yeah, maybe one of them is fighting for getting the rights to all this stuff and things like that too. Who knows?
Well, and is he married?
I don't think so. I think he may be divorced. Let's see. He hasn't been married since '01.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the best thing that they could do for him, it's not that his life has to stop. They just need to hire an assistant for him that would help him. He just needs round the clock care.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's all that needs to happen. So
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah.
because no, I'm with you. I've seen him, on some stuff every now and again. I'm just like, man, that guy needs to just
Yeah, it's
yeah,
at first it's like, oh yeah, you get those celebrities or you get those people, even especially like now with TikTok and all that, people just want attention. They're just doing it for attention.
oh yeah,
Um, his isn't attention at this point. It's he's old. He's old. Yeah.
yeah. He needs to be taken care of and something like that. But yeah, and I'm sure with three kids and siblings and things like that and family stuff and money and all kinds of stuff. There's a lot of like things to balance and try to get through
Yeah.
and make sure that everything gets taken care of properly. But who knows? Who knows
Yeah.
who knows what's going on behind closed doors? We can only speculate
Yeah.
at this point. So
Yeah. Now, although I did not talk lengthy at all to Jake Busey, I did have a lengthy conversation with Michael Paré about moving to Indiana.
oh, nice.
Yes, as a matter of fact, so lengthy that when I was walking away, like my time was called and it was time for me to leave, he was with a crowd of people. And I'm walking through and he said, Erica. And I turned around. I probably grabbed him and hugged him. He probably had no intention of hugging me, but I grabbed him and hugged him. And he goes, Fort Wayne, right? And I said, little town called Decatur, but yeah, close to it. He goes, okay.
You should have given him your number so you could hook him with a real estate agent or something and get him,
See, I don't think about those things. But his thing is he has one of his sons is getting ready to get his master's degree and he's going to be getting married.
Okay.
And he's been telling him, move out of California.
Yeah.
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 They live in Culver City and he told
Oh
him
God,
that
what the fuck?
yeah, he said the Midwest is where he's been trying to get his son to move. And he said he'd help him, he was trying to tell him find a nice little farm community. Um, he'd help him get a nice little farm. And he was
Yeah.
asking questions about how it is out this way. And I'm like,
The
oh,
only the only thing the only thing people from California are constantly gonna bitch about is like it being cold. It being below 65 degrees is gonna be their
yeah,
freaking biggest problem.
yeah,
Because I have family over there and they've been bitching about it raining for the past week and I'm just like it happens to listen. I know I know you guys are like the fucking rich kids of the rich bratty kids of the country, but like it's gonna rain sometimes. It fucking happens. Just calm down.
yeah.
So
Well, yeah, yeah, it is. Yeah, that would be the only thing. Because otherwise I told him travel wise, he just needed to be near the airport. So um just near Indy or up near Chicago,
yeah, yeah,
not too far from one of those within a couple hours of one of those places.
probably be more cost effective to be near Indy because Chicago seems like I wouldn't want to be near Chicago. I had a terrible time in Chicago in 2018.
Really?
2018. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Me and the guys from the podcast, we did this giant Star Wars convention there. And a friend of ours got us a really good hotel for they got us 3 rooms at this hotel, but the hotel was like an hour away from the fucking convention. So we would spend time we would get up ass early, eat breakfast downstairs at the hotel, and then like
Mhm.
drive an hour plus and then try to find fucking parking downtown and then go to the convention. And by the and
Mhm.
by the time we got there, we were just like, we don't want to do this anymore. We're done. It's too stressful to do this. And like even one of the parking places, like you had to like pre get parking on your phone with an app or whatever, and it was so fucking stupid. Even the spaces were open, like it was so goddamn dumb. One of the days we parked like a fucking mile away from the place and to walk in. Even to leave our exit we were on, we had to pay a toll in and out to get in and out of the exit. I was like, just this fucking sucks, man. I think this was like in April. This was like, let's see, February, March. This was like March, April. I want to say March, April. It was still
Yeah.
cold and shitty in Chicago. I was like, fuck this, man. Never again. So like, I had a terrible time there. Fucking terrible time.
They
Yeah.
do love their tools. They
I,
do.
I mean, I mean,
Well,
I mean, we ate all of our weight in fucking deep dish pizza and Chicago style pizza,
yeah,
which
yeah.
was great. But god damn it, man. Yeah,
Oh,
never,
good.
never again. The parking, the event, everything was just fucking terrible, man.
Mm, mm.
And I've never seen my friend yell at anybody, and he yelled at the parking attendant like he got out and nearly beat the shit. We'd all hold him back because it was like, dude, it's parking. Calm down. It's just parking. We got the car. The car's here. We're good. So yeah, it was just like it was a whole ordeal. And there was one day where it snowed and we were like, oh, we got snowed in the hotel. We can't get out, even though like they had fucking they plowed the roads and we could get out fine. We just didn't want to leave the hotel because we were just like, we're not doing this again. We're not leaving. We're not getting ready and leaving and going to this thing. And God. But that was also the convention where my friend found his crazy current ex. So
Oh,
yeah,
oh,
yeah,
yeah. No wonder
yeah.
why you want to stay out of Chicago.
Well, I mean, she was funny enough, she was from California. So
Oh,
yeah, she was there part of our little like YouTube crew, meeting people and doing interviews and talking to
hmm.
fans about the Star Wars stuff and what's happening with it and everything. And a friend of a friend invited all of us out to go eat, and they got real drunk and started they got drunk and immediately started talking, like she started talking shit to him because he's like a real big dude.
Uh-huh.
And immediately, like there was a connection. You could just fucking feel it, and it was funny because there are four of us in the podcast. Me and the two other guys were just like, "She's crazy, right?" And they're like, "Yep, she's batshit." I'm just like, "Okay,
Oh
good."
God, you guys could see it right away.
It's
Oh
one of those
shit.
things where it's like, as a like, we knew it. We just fucking knew it. And we told him, it's like we kind of told each other, it's like, all right, as long as he doesn't like
Oh God.
move in with her and just keep banging her, like it's fine. We don't give a shit as long as like it doesn't go further than that. And it went further than that, and it was a problem
Mm,
because
mm, mm, mm,
he moved out west, and it was a fucking ordeal. It was terrible.
mm.
So yeah, it was goddamn terrible. I mean, whenever we talk about her now, we make fun of her all the time in private because it's funny. You're just like, dude, she was
Yeah.
nuts. He's like, yeah, I know. I'm like, yeah, okay, you know.
Okay. As long as you know.
Apparently, she gave the greatest head or something like that, and that's why he
Oh,
stayed. So, but apparently, it just got too crazy after a while, and he had to fucking dip out.
oh God.
But it was one of those things where like we all knew she was like really fucking nuts, and apparently, like he just like didn't see it or didn't want to see it, and yeah, it was just just terrible.
Damn.
Because I swear to God, while he was out there, he probably tried to escape like 30 times. We would get messages in our group chat being like, "I'm done, I'm moving back," and then
Trying to escape.
yeah, like, and then she would reel him back in with pussy. Like that's what happened.
Oh
She'd
God.
walk around naked and be like, "All right, fine, I'll stay a little bit longer." Um, yeah, men are very simple. It doesn't take a lot for us to
Oh God.
to forget shit real easy. Just like
Oh God.
a pair of decent tits, and it's like, all right, we'll do whatever you say. Like we're not complex creatures. Like we're very simple. Give
Oh
us a sandwich and
shit.
blow us, and like we'll be real fucking happy for the rest of our lives. We don't need much. We do not need
Oh
much.
God. God. That
Yeah,
is good. That is good.
yeah. But and it got to the point where we were. I think there was one point in the middle of their relationship where like his friend and we all had our chat without him, and we had to be like, hey man, if you need us to fly out, let us know ASAP so we can get like a 24-hour fucking ticket and be there like
Yeah,
overnight.
yeah, yeah,
Or
yeah.
in like, for him, I think for his friend it was like 3 hours. For me it was 4 hours. For another friend it was like 4 hours. And we all be
Yeah.
there like, and I was like, listen, get what you need. I can get a rental car like
Uh-huh.
tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
Like it won't take long. Just like give me the details. And that happened like about 5 times where we had to like stop everything we were doing and be like, we may have to all fucking travel to like California in the middle of the night and sneak him out and drive all of his shit in a fucking U-Haul with four of us in this U-Haul back to
Oh God.
fucking back to the East Coast. So
Oh God.
yeah, it was an ordeal. It was an ordeal, but
I love it.
luckily he saw the light and
Good.
he's
Good, good, good.
yeah. That's always frustrating to me because it's one of those things where it's like, how can they not see this in front of their faces? But like I've been there too. It's just like it's terrible. She's crazy or he's crazy. It's bad
I
for you and you
know.
should just give it up.
You know what? And I've always said I can give the best advice, but fuck, if it's me, no. I mean, later on, yeah, looking back, I can say, what the fuck was I thinking? But nah, give the best advice though. Do, do,
Yeah, no,
do.
it was just one of those things where it's just like, all right, when's it gonna end? And it ended, and we're just like, because like it's one of those things like if you're the friend and you immediately say something, you become the asshole, and then they
Yep.
just like dig deeper into the relationship, and then it takes longer for
Yep.
them to get out of it, and you're just like, well,
Yep.
fuck, whatever.
Yep.
Yeah, it's fucking terrible.
Yep.
Fucking terrible.
Mm. Well, I finally called the plumber about my toilet. Did I ever tell you my toilet was leaking for like 5 years?
For 5 years? No.
that the water company even called me to find out if my toilet was leaking.
Oh, geez, it's that bad. Wow.
Well, and I figured I had a small leak. But yeah, I finally called the plumber because it's like ruined my I'm gonna have to have the flooring underneath the toilet repaired.
Oh
That was
God.
the thing. I didn't have money. I mean, I had money for Botox and stuff like that, but I didn't have money to fix my toilet.
Jeez.
I have priorities, man.
You gotta look good for those movies. You gotta look good for those movies.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm finally going to have that done. But it looks like those building people are just going to pay it off because I didn't get a check. Their payments, about the time I say that, their check will come tomorrow. Because when they were paying a monthly check, it would come by postmark the 5th
Yeah.
of each month. Their balloon payment is to be paid by the 24th of the month. So,
All right.
yeah. And then
Okay.
I can pay the plumber
There you go. There you go.
and Botox.
Borrow from Tom to pay Paul.
Yeah, and then Botox because I
And
want
then
some
Botox,
Botox.
and then Botox.
And then Botox.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I gotta wait. I want to get I do want Botox, but I am getting I still have to have a follow-up from my eyes in April, my 3-month follow-up, and I'm afraid to get Botox before the doctor says, okay, everything's all healed.
Yeah,
Although
of
I think I
course.
could get Botox. I think it would be fine to get Botox now, but no, my luck, I'd fuck something up. So
Yeah, just better wait till the after the consult,
yeah.
and then wait, make sure the doctor says everything's okay. This way, But I mean, you can't see anything anymore. There's no bruises, no nothing anymore. So
Yeah, I mean I can feel some tenderness when I was taking makeup off and on this weekend. I can feel along the stitch line some tenderness from
gotcha.
taking makeup off and on whenever I was doing it. So I know it's still healing, but yeah. Um but yeah, looks better. Looks so much better.
Yeah, it's not. It's
But
yeah. And you don't look like you were in a fight or anything. So that's good.
I know. That's finally gone. Finally gone. But next week, well, not this coming week. I got 1 week at home, but then I am filming in Ohio and I'm supposed to have an accent and I'm not going to be able to do an Appalachian accent like they want. But I want you to just imagine.
Okay.
All right. So I don't want to give you too much, and I'm not going to give you the name of the movie because this is one of the lines in the movie, and I think it's going to be one of my best lines. So my normal voice, like if I was trying to, don't you worry none. I still have one good arm to love you with. Okay.
That's a good line.
So he wants me to have my voice lowered a couple octaves or whatever, and he wants an Appalachian accent. So what I was going to try to do, okay, let me try it. Don't you worry none. I still got one good arm to love you with.
God, I love it.
Is that better?
That's better, but
Is
like
that more?
But see, like you right now, you're at the crossroads between Kentucky, Tennessee. You need to go Alabama. You need to go further south. Go Alabama. Go cousin brother. Go sister wife. That's where you need to go.
Don't you worry yourself none. I still got me one good arm to love you with.
There you go. There you go. That's where it is. That's where it is. Yeah,
So
just
that's
just
what I'm going to be doing this week. Working on my cousin love. No.
God damn it, I love it. Oh, jeez. Actually, speaking of making movies, I just got I've been working on making one this year, at least filming one this year. I got it's gonna be an anthology. One of my friends just gave
Ooh,
me his script for his segment. So that's four out of the five. The fifth one is me. I'm doing the wraparound. So
nice.
I got it. It's in there. It's where I like it. He gave it to me. He's like, is it good? I'm like, yeah, I love it, man. It's great. So
Nice.
I'm gonna get with one of the guy. I'm gonna get with my assistant director, the guy who had the project to begin with, at some point in the next 2 or 3 weeks, and we're gonna hash out the wraparound. So that's happening. I'm directing my first movie ever.
That is exciting.
So that's
That
gonna
is
happen.
exciting.
And
That is good.
the good thing is with it being an anthology, it's gonna hopefully not take as long to edit and put through,
Yeah. Yeah.
because everybody's gonna have their own footage and be able to edit their own stuff, so it shouldn't take too
Mm-hmm.
long. But we'll see how it goes. We'll
Yep.
see how it goes.
Yep.
Yeah, we were talking about getting Jessa Flux to be the girl in all of our segments. We were talking about getting Drew Marvick. We were talking about getting some
Uh-huh.
other friends. I wanted to see if I could write a part for you in there as well.
Oh,
Um,
that'd be cool.
yeah, because I want to make it with people I actually like being around. So so that's why. Um, but it's gonna be like an adult modern version of Are You Afraid of the Dark, where like there will be people around, like, in a circle, like telling stories, and they're all gonna be
Yeah.
about an urban legend, let's say. I don't want to give it away right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And it's all gonna be their own twist on it. So it's funny reading all the scripts that my friends have given me, because they're all like drastically different, but they're all really fucking good, and they've all put their own stamp of like their own style on it. So I fucking love it. I think it's great. But we should hopefully start getting things serious in the next few months, and maybe even picking out dates and stuff to shoot things with, and figuring that whole thing out. So
Oh, I'm excited for you. I
yeah.
love anthologies. I've been watching those all day.
Oh,
I
really?
do. Yeah, I do. I just I don't know. I think I have ADD. It's hard for me sometimes to focus on like an hour and a half or 2 hour long movie.
Yeah.
But in anthology, you're watching all these little snippets. I don't know. I just like them better sometimes.
Yeah. Hollywood hates them. Hollywood
I love
absolutely
them.
hates
I
them. I mean,
love
oh,
them.
no, they're great. I agree with you. They're a lot of fun. There was a movie called Trick or Treat with Sam, Sam the little monster
Hmm.
kid with the lollipop and the burlap sack face, or the mask.
Hmm.
That movie took 3 years to come out to theaters or even to the public before it was released. The directors wanted to make part two, but he fucking can't, because like Hollywood doesn't want to give him the money for it, even though there's a fan base for it.
Yeah.
Even Del Toro did one. What was it? Scariest Stories to Tell in the Dark. He did.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he did, like, his was kind of in it, like a very like loose anthology, because you were dealing with the creatures from each of these stories to like
Yep.
that were like killing these kids. And I think he got greenlit for part two, but God knows that's gonna happen. But I mean, that one was so much fun. It was so much fun to
Yep.
watch. And yeah, dude. I mean, yeah, Hollywood for some reason just really fucking hates anthologies. Like, they just really, really hate them. I think because they have to pay more people than just like the director and the writer. They have to pay so many more people, and the split up gets paid, and the
Yeah.
split gets
That could
paid
be.
so much they don't want to, they want to keep the money for
Mm.
themselves, because they're greedy bastards. So
Yeah.
that's really what it boils down.
Yeah. I could see that, I guess. I could
Yeah,
see that. Yeah, what was it I was watching the other day? Was it Tubi? Was it Tubi?
probably too, but they have a lot of the indie stuff on there.
Yeah, it must have been Tubi that was just like it was because when you're watching something and then you get the suggestions, it just kept suggesting other anthologies. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, Oh my God, there's another one. I didn't even know about this one. Oh, this is so good.
Yeah, there's one from not it's not Scream Team releasing. I think it might be Blood Moon, and it's 1031.
No, I haven't heard that one.
1031 is basically, it's just Halloween, but they have like 1031, 1, 2, and 3 that are on Tubi right now, and they're really fun. I really love
Okay.
those. I really do enjoy like the kind of like um upper independent anthology films with a little bit of production value because like, they put a little bit of production
Hmm.
value into it and they're a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Some of the segments are funny, some of them are real creepy, some of them are real dark, some of them are artsy, but they're always like interesting to watch because you don't know what you're gonna get,
Yeah.
so
Yep. Yep.
they're really good. Yeah. By the way, I found something I think you need to do.
What?
Collect Pervitet, uh what is it? Educatrix and creatrix of Mistress Class. She does a dominatrix class.
Oh, is that lady that you sent me?
I did send you that, yeah.
Yeah. How much does she charge? She charges a
Wait, no, 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 no,
shitload
no, no, no,
though.
no, no. That's a different lady.
Oh, I was like,
This
because
is a
I
different
thought the
lady.
same
I
thing.
know.
I was like,
I know.
damn.
Wait, the one I sent you was actually an escort in
I was like,
Canada.
maybe she'll do a Zoom for like 15 minutes.
Yeah, a picture of
I'll
her.
show her my closet.
There you go. A picture of her tits is like 250 or something. I don't know. Um, no, but this is another one I sent you. So let's see. She's doing the sixth series of Mistress classes. It begins in March. Um,
Did you send me that one on Instagram?
I did. I can send it to you another way just so you can kind of
Nope, nope. I
an immersive virtual dominatrix class where I show you every step it takes to become a dominatrix and come to your full power. Oh my God. There's a mentorship. Jeez, there's all kinds of stuff. What you'll receive. Q&A, 6 Sunday lessons, 2.5 hours each. Coven night ceremony. Wow, that's funny. Um,
Wow.
Pro biz tea time chats, virtual field trips with my private dungeon. Fuck. Okay. Live shadow session and demos with my subs. Oh, that's weird.
Oh, I don't see it.
Dom work and assignments and creative challenges. Okay, I'll send it to you again so you can have it.
Yeah,
Let's see.
try to send it to me again because I don't see it.
It was probably just, let's see, share this profile and there we go. Yeah. Yeah. But I'll also like text you the link right now so you have it as well.
Domina Colette.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I am free in March. I ain't got nothing else to do.
There you go. There's that one. Let's see. It's coming through your text message right now. It's the actual website of her like class and stuff that's happening in March. So
Oh, I'm
yeah.
always looking for a new hobby. March 24th.
Yeah, you can get really good at beating the shit out of people, for money.
Oh, and I'll be back from Whorehound.
There you go. There you go. Yeah.
Yep. That was the only thing I had.
There you go. Yeah, just
I just got to submit to her. We can do
well, for
that.
like, for every Sunday for, a little bit, not too long, not too long. Oh no, no, the other one, no,
2 months.
no, the other one which was oh yeah, the actual escort, Isla Davis. I love it. I love it. Her account. It's digital creator. Let's see. Invite the unexpected. Available for dates and so much more. This is my only account. Let's see. Website. Wish tender. OnlyFans, Instagram, Twitter. Let's see her website.
Hmm.
Invite the unexpected. Say hello. I love that she has a fucking menu. What whiskey? Oh God, what the fuck is
Oh,
this?
I know. I know. And
Jesus Christ. And
she
she's like,
loves
why did
whiskey.
why are these dominatrixes and escorts always like these very short brunette women? Like that's I
It's a thing.
they know me too well. Either they know me too well or like Instagram knows me too well. It's probably Instagram because I spent a lot of time on it. Let's
This
see.
actually isn't a bad price.
Yeah.
$888 for this dominatrix class. I have paid more than that for my vaginal kung fu. I paid 3 times that, 4 times that for vaginal kung fu.
Okay.
And I still cannot lift chandeliers with my vagina. I might do this. I'm not even lying.
That needs to become a fucking sporting event, like vaginal lifting. I swear to God, people would watch it. They would watch it all the fucking time. It would be the greatest thing ever. Oh God.
Oh, I'm going to look at that later.
Okay.
I'll let you know if I sign up.
Isla Davis. Let's see. Coffee. 2 hours of getting to know each other. 1,500 Canadian.
I know she was a little pricey, but I mean,
I wonder if she's got some friends who are like same, like similar quality, but who aren't asking. She probably has these prices because.
Do you have any low class friends?
Do you have any like C and D friends? do they take Venmo that I could just kind of send them some money and get this going? Lunch, 3 hours, a quick bite or drinks, 2,000 Canadian. Dinner, 5 hours, a lingering meal and more. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. 3,000 Canadian. Nightcap, 16 hours, an overnight adventure, 5,000 Canadian. Day/multi-day, 7,000 plus Canadian. 24 hours of adventure and more. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Travel, bespoke price, passport ready. God damn it. Duos, my rate plus their rate. So she does have friends.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, here we go. Let's break the ice. Join me for Zoom or Skype. 30 minutes, 250.
Oh.
1 hour, 400. Wow. The fine print. All in-person dates require 25% deposit. All dates 3 hours and longer requires a structured social activity. And she's got a newsletter. Sign up for her email address to receive news and updates. On what? Do you have a fucking holiday discount?
Her whiskey.
Her whiskey, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, her whiskey.
That's what it is. Let's see. Duos. Yep. Oh God, duos. I love women, in particular my dear friend Eleanor. She's gorgeous, sophisticated, and witty to boot. It's rare to find someone I enjoy spending time with as much as her. I just know you'll love her too.
It's probably her girlfriend.
No. The picture is very provocative. It's like them in front of a bar, and they're like damn near like she's undressing her in front of the bar, and it's like leather. Both are wearing leather outfits. This is very cool. I like this a lot. How does it work? For all duos with Eleanor or otherwise, rate matching to the higher rate applies. For more information, go to booking it. Jesus Christ. What's what coffee is? What's the detail with coffee here? Let's see. A tryst for the ages, a fever dream, the girl in the window, an unforgettable face, the indescribable moment together. Whether it's passionate escape from the everyday or a couple of hours taken to unwind together, I'm here for you. What's included? Dear God. 2 hours together, totally focused on you. What time? Well, let's see. That time to be social, intimate in nature, but regardless will revolve around building a genuine, meaningful connection together. My place. Join me for a leisurely afternoon or evening cup of coffee or tea. Perhaps sample something from my prestigious whiskey collection. Jesus Christ. Bring a bottle of wine to share or even a quick board game. Check out the lovely view from my bedroom or explore my tickle trunk. That's what it says. I don't know what that means. If that's a euphemism or something. Yeah. Let's see. Your place. I'll join you at your hotel for a brief but sweet escape. Maybe we share a nibble or two, a glass of wine, or some room service dessert from beneath the sheets. Okay. Yeah, this is interesting for sure. Her prices, like I said, are...
I'll sign up for the one. You can sign up for the other.
Oh God. I'll do the 30-minute Zoom call. That's what I'll do. Jesus Christ. I'll tell okay, here's what I'll do. If you actually sign up for your mistress thing, I will 100% do this. If you actually if you show me your receipt for the mistress thing, I will 100% sign up for the 30-minute Zoom call. I'll pay the money. I'll do it.
Ooh, don't tell me that, because Like I am definitely going to check out this mistress thing.
Yeah, check it out because like if you say if you send me the even the email heading say like receipt for this thing, I'll be like, all right, fuck it, I'll do it. I'll get a 30-minute Zoom call with this lady and see what's up. I'll see how good 30 minutes is.
Then I could write a book about that.
There you go. There you go. Let's see. What is this? I unabashedly love whiskey, love tasting it. I love visiting distilleries, learning about it. Da, 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 da. Interactive whiskey map coming. Oh, taste with me. Are you ready? Sign up for news, dates, duration. Da, 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 da. Oh my God. Whiskey tasting with her and she's dressed in that. Jesus Christ. Let me die happy then. Yeah. Jeez. Yeah. All right. Well, I have her bookmarked. So if you sign up for your mistress thing, I'll do 30 minutes with her. I won't record it or anything. I'll talk about it because that'll be weird if I try to record it for the podcast. But I will definitely talk about it for sure.
Yeah, I gotta find out where this mistress thing is, their Pacific time.
Okay. It's
So
probably
they
like
must be in, what is it?
it's probably
Cali?
it's probably like Chicago or something. Or maybe it's in
It's
California.
PST time zone.
Okay, that's probably California or something.
Chicago Central,
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's like Seattle or like LA or something
which
for sure.
means, okay,
Yeah.
which just means that I would have to 324, 47, 421, 55, 519, and 62. I would just have to be out there it's every other Sunday.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
it is it not online or is it like an in-person thing you do?
Oh, I want to be in person, especially for the tea time chat.
Oh my God. No, yeah, no, you should 100%, 100% do that. That'd be great. Hey, you can be you can you it's more slashes to add your resume, you know, comedian slash writer slash health
Dominatrix.
dominatrix slash healthcare worker.
Oh my God, that would be so funny.
You'd have so many job titles in your stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna have to research this. Yep, I'm gonna have to look into it.
Okay. But yeah, like I said, if you do it, I will at least start and get the 30 minute call back with this lady and see how that goes. So
That
yeah.
would be so fun.
I don't know. Hold
That
on.
sounds so much
Actually,
fun.
you know what? Now that hold on. Now that I have you here, let me see. Let me get her again. What the fucker was her website? I might just sign up for her newsletter and see what that's like, because that's interesting.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. I doubt she's gonna give me a coupon code. It's a terrible thing to say. Let's see. All right. David.com.
Oh my God, this includes a virtual field trip into her private dungeon, live shadow session demos with her subs.
Yeah, it's
So what we get a watcher?
yeah, I guess so.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, it's gonna be a thing. She's wait, this woman's got a book? Oh no, just two book. Okay, I was like, wait a second. For a second, I got excited. I'm like, she's got a book. I need to read this shit. Jesus. Okay. Let's see. Let me sign up for a fucking newsletter. Where is it? Here we go. All right, I got my newsletter from Isla David. So
Good.
hooray! Let me make sure it's on my spam folder or whatever. All right, good. It's on my spam folder. We're great. All right, well that's that's something interesting.
Oh, actually, The course is virtual, so
Oh,
everything
okay.
is held online. There will also be an optional in-person mistress class graduation party at the end of the course held in the Bay Area, California, to give an opportunity to meet in the flesh
You
and
have to do
celebrate our
that.
graduation and play
You
together. Fuck yes, I'm going to do it.
you have to do that.
I'm going to do it. Because the only thing I was thinking was it's going to be so hard to fly back. Because I was already thinking, God, it's going to be hard to fly back and forth every other Sunday. But if it's all virtual and it's only the once I'd have to go, I'm going to have to do it. I have to do it.
Oh God, that graduation is
Have to do it.
gonna be so much fun. Just make sure you bring your camera and take pictures that people,
I have,
take
to
a lot
do
of
it.
them.
Yep, I have to do it.
Yeah, once you pay for it, I'll get 30 minutes with Miss David over here and see how that works out.
Yep, I'm going to read through all this. I'm going to listen to, she has a couple audio things to listen to, and then yep. Oh, that's
Yeah,
going to be so much fun.
let's see.
Yeah, I've definitely paid more than that for other shit.
Yeah, let me also follow this lady. Actually, you're following her too.
Probably.
Bed underscore romper. You're following her. I see you on there. You pervert. You pervert.
Probably because you sent her to me. And I'm like, eh. See, we
That's
can't hide anything on the internet.
that's true. That's true. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God. All right. Yeah. So I'm following her now. I think, let's see, can I follow her on Twitter as well? Huzzah, following her on Twitter. Okay, no problem. So yeah, we'll see how this goes.
Awesome. Well, on that note, I think that was a pretty good session. I think we're pretty good for tonight.
Yeah,
Anything else you wanted to cover?
No, no, no. Do you want to do any more cards or
Yeah,
all
let's do
right.
another card. I'm feeling good. Dig in there. Cat sneezing over here.
That's how you get cat scratch fever.
Yeah. Have you ever been caught having sex by your parents?
No, I have been caught masturbating though, and that was an awkward fucking moment.
Oh my God, do tell. Because
Um,
I've never been caught. Either way, I probably would have died.
let's see. I must have been, oh fuck, it was probably around the time of like 12, 13 or whatever, 14 or something. It was around those times. And I remember having like this having this VHS tape of like Skinamax porn playing on like my VCR. And there was no lock on my door. It was open or what. I know I remember it was like winter because like there was a heater in my room and I left the door like slightly cracked so I wouldn't fucking die.
Oh my God.
And I was going at it, and then all of a sudden my mom opens the door, and it's like I try to switch the channel real quick, and then like it didn't go well, and she's like, and she gives me some like religious thing that oh you shouldn't do this, it's bad for you, God's gonna be angry, and I'm just like, lady, what the fuck is like what are you talking about? None of this makes sense.
Oh my God. No, no, no.
Yeah, she went religious on me, and I was like, I don't know what you want from me, like, oh God. Yeah, like that's
Bad
yeah.
for you. It's gonna make you blind.
Yeah, well, she almost went with that, and she went with some like Hinduism or bullshit or whatever. It's like, oh, she's like, no, that's that's not for us. It's we need to be pure, and you need to not do these things. It's like I'm a teenage boy in America. I don't know what the fuck you want from me. All right,
You shouldn't have taken me out of India.
Jesus Christ.
And even then, I would have yanked my dick.
No, that's what happens over there too, man. It's what happens over there as well. Yeah, it's like it's not something that like you can stop culturally or with religion. Like we're just when dudes get to that age, man, it's like we it's like a machine gun. It just goes everywhere.
Yeah, yeah.
It's spray and pray at that point. It's just like, well, hopefully we hit something. Well, hopefully we don't hit something.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
No, I've never been caught.
Lucky you. Yeah, because
Have you ever?
Yeah, I hate that awkward like parent birds and the
Oh
bees
yeah.
conversation. Like, fucking stop. Oh,
Yeah,
geez.
I've never had that conversation though either. We
Yeah.
just never had it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't have it.
Have you ever had sex in a jacuzzi or hot tub? I have not.
No, but I did see my first set of live boobs in a hot tub.
Really?
Yeah. Where I used to live in Tennessee, they built these cabins because cabins are real big in like that
Uh,
mountainous area. And there was literally one like on the street we would live to like get to my house. Like it's probably like a 90-second drive from my house. Some friends were having a party there, and I went and they had a hot tub, and I was like, oh, I'll get in the hot tub, whatever. And this girl I know, God, should I name her? I think I mean, she's my age. She's old enough. No, and it's fine. I'll name her Erin Elwell at the time. I think her name's Erin something now. She lives in Florida. She had giant, wonderful tits, just wonderful tits. We're all like, I'm sitting in, where there's me and like a few, like two or three other people in this hot tub. I'm sitting where I can see through the window, uh, into the room, or into the cabin in the bottom of the area where like you can see through the door. And this girl sees me, and we make eye contact. I was like, oh, I was like, come on out, we're all in here. She proceeds to take off her fucking top and press her tits against the window. And I'm just like, oh my God, like very audibly, oh my God. Because then everybody like, because I have a look at my face, like something, I have that like deer in the headlight look at my face very clearly as like, a 16-year-old. It's like, no, they're probably like an 18-year-old kid. Sorry, 17-year-old kid or whatever. I forget how old I was. It just happened. It's one of those
Oh
memories that's
God.
burned in, but I don't remember when it happened.
Oh God.
And I'm just like, holy shit, and everyone's like, what? And I'm just like, huh? And I point to the door. By the time I point to the door, everybody turns around, she's gone.
It's like nobody believed you.
Yeah, nobody. Yeah, it was like seeing Bigfoot. Nobody believed me. But no, I got to see her tits. They were wonderful. God. Oh. Um, yeah, never got to see him again because I think she left to go. Her dad like owned the subway in town, and like he had to move to. I think him and his wife were getting divorced, and he took
Oh,
Aaron down with her to Florida, and then like yeah, never saw her again. So
oh,
yeah, but no, I grew up with her. She was always fucking crazy and wild. I swear to God. Uh,
oh,
but never reconnected. She never came back. But it's it is what it is. So
nice.
yeah. What is it? Oh yeah, my ex messaged me while I was home.
Oh, Jesus. Of course she did.
Yeah. It was no. Here's a funny. Well, here's a shitty thing. Here's a shitty thing. Okay. Um, I messaged her like a week before I came into town. I was like, let's go get coffee because I'm an asshole.
You fucker.
I'm 100% an asshole. I'm not gonna lie about that. She's like, oh, and she's like, okay, cool, whatever. Doesn't respond. Doesn't say anything to me. Doesn't say yay or nay. I'm in the movie theater with my mom watching Argyle. Okay,
Oh,
I
I
get
saw that too.
yeah, it's really good. I really enjoyed it. I get like 4 text messages, and they're like, I have the haptic feedback on my phone set differently for like different messages. Either if it's like Instagram, if it's Facebook, or an actual
Hmm.
text message is different. So I knew it was a text message. I looked at it and it's her, and and like I'm in the fucking theater trying to watch this movie, sending furious messages back and forth to this girl, like what's going on in her life and things like that. Apparently she's having a really good moment and wanted to share with me. Okay,
Okay.
whatever. A lot of cool things are happening and she's doing a lot of stuff and like then she wanted to share it and I'm just like,
Mm.
okay, that's
Mm. Hmm.
that's weird.
That is very weird.
Yeah, but I was like, whatever, you know. Nothing sexual, just being like, hey, a lot of these cool things are happening to me, and I wanted to let you know, and I'd wanted to see what you're up to and things like that. I was like, okay, cool. I hope it all works out, and that's like kind of what my response was. So yeah,
Hmm. So odd.
yeah. What is
No, you-
what's your take on that? What's your take on that?
so odd.
She got
Ah,
married. She got married like in the end of October. It's been like, let's see, November, December, January. It's been 3 months.
yeah, yeah, something very weird there.
Yeah.
Very
And
weird.
like mind you, my text messaging is always like, I'm in town, do you want to get coffee? It's never like, hey, do you want to blow me? It's always like very like friendly.
Yeah, yeah, of course. And it sounds like hers are not, you know, crossing a line either, but you're both still
Yeah,
dangling that fucking carrot,
I know.
like
We're
not
terrible.
completely letting go.
We're terrible people. We're terrible.
You are, both of you
We're
are.
terrible fucking people. Oh my god. Oh, by the way, Erin, I was just talking about, Erin McCloskey is her name now in Marathon,
You
Florida.
looked her up.
I did no, because I
You
know I know she's a friend of a friend. And I looked him up and went through the account. But yeah, Erin McCloskey in Marathon, Florida. God, I doubt she's gonna listen to this, but somebody's gonna be like, I know her. And I was like, yeah, dude, she used to live in fucking East Tennessee, and she was a little bit of a
Oh
hoe,
God.
a little bit
Oh
of a hoe.
God. Back
Yeah,
in the day.
back in
Back
the
in the
day,
day.
in high school, God,
Oh God.
she has not changed she has not changed. Her face looks exactly the same. Jesus Christ. That is wild.
Really? That's good.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
real good.
God, her tits got bigger. Jesus.
Probably had kids. Give her a
Yeah,
break.
no, she did because one of her pictures is her with her daughter at like a college or something. So yeah, yeah. Oh well,
Maybe they're more glorious now.
they might be. I don't know. I'll never get to see him again. It's fine unless I don't know unless she divorces her husband and moves back to Tennessee or moves to Atlanta or whatever.
Never
Then there
know.
might be a chance, but that's slim to none. So I'm not holding my breath for that one.
Never know.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's why I'm
good.
still texting my ex.
Yeah. Dangling that carrot.
It's fucking terrible. It's fucking terrible.
Oh,
Oh
shit.
god. We're both like, like 1 foot out. It's fucking terrible.
Yep. Yep. Just keep it a little bit there,
Yeah, it is
just in case.
horrible. We are horrible fucking people.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Anyways.
That's all right.
Yeah.
As long as you don't cross that line. Until you do. Until you
If
do.
if it happens, you'll be the first to know. I'll text your message you first. Be like, "Yo, what guess what happened?" And I'll talk
I
about it on
should
the
have stayed away.
yeah, and I'll talk about it on the podcast as well. I won't name names, but I'll tell you what happened if
Well,
it ever goes
I'll
that way.
know.
Of course you will. Of course you will. Cause
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
Of course you will. Yeah, Jesus.
Oh, God.
Yeah, terrible. Just terrible.
Oh, shit. All right.
Mm,
Well, I have to get up early for the plumber and get ready for
yeah.
tomorrow.
Yep.
Let's hope the plumber doesn't cost me too much money. But,
Yeah. And hopefully fixes your problem.
yeah, considering it's going to require a carpenter also, I'm not too hopeful.
Mm, mm, jeez.
Yeah. Well, I brought it on myself. It's my fault. So it's all right.
Oh well.
I'll get through it.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
I've
Anyways.
been through worse. I should have seen some of the guys I've dated. If
I
I
mean,
could kiss some of those mouths, it'd be all right. No. What are you doing, Luther? Luther, you never come visit. I get all these other cats that come sit on my lap. Luther. Oh well. All right. But yeah, so next time we'll talk about the movie. Actually, next time will be right when I will be filming that movie. So hopefully I'll have my accent almost perfected.
that'd be great. Yeah. But no, if you sign up for those dominatrix classes, I will have a 30-minute conversation with this lady and see how it goes.
Okay. All right.
The Canadian escort. So I don't know. I might take a trip to Canada if things work out, but I doubt that.
I don't know. She's kind of pricey, man.
She is fucking
Probably
pricey.
you could
I'm gonna
probably
take
find somebody in
yeah.
the US a little cheaper.
Oh man, I should have been to Fremont Street in Vegas and like really kind of like, picked them up there.
Exactly. Exactly.
Oh well.
Shit, they got that whatchamacallit up in Chicago. What the fuck was her name again?
Oh, I know
Uh,
what you're talking about. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. See if she's taking on clients. There you go. Shit, you're in Atlanta. I know you
Yeah.
got some ladies down there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're all trying to get more work now because it's cold outside and people aren't doing stuff and things are up in the air. So yeah,
Mm,
it's all upside down now. So yeah,
mm.
but yeah, I'm still working at it. I'm trying to become more social and trying to get out there more this year. So that's good. That's my plan.
Oh, all right. Well, let us know what you do.
Will do.
All right. Talk to you later.